Hello, yes, Danhausen here. Very nice, very evil. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Haul Yeah podcast. And I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day, Hausen. Yes, enjoy it and love that Danhausen.
Hey guys, it's Dom, right here in the Wrestling Kitchen. We have another 4 hours of Raw to go, well, in about 4 minutes. I'm still early. How is everybody doing? I'm so tired. But this is the second to last one I'm going to be doing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I don't have to do this anymore. In like a week's time. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Not that I don't want to see you guys. Like, I like you. But I just don't want to, like, be awake till 7 in the morning. Like, after Revolution last night, I went to bed at 7 o'clock. And I'm trying to be a functional human being. Like, you know, I'm eating popcorn for dinner at 10 to 1 in the morning UK time. Because I'm not a functional human being at all. And I'm really trying, guys. But I've realised that I can't do streams on a Monday night from 1 AM till 4 AM. Especially not after doing, what was it last night, midnight till 6? Or whatever, midnight till 5:30? Whatever it was for AEW. God damn, that ending was terrible, wasn't it? Everybody hear me alright? Yeah, the microphone's on, the camera's on. Got that weird, like, little dot in my camera that I'm trying to fix. It looks like I could eat it. Like Pac-Man. No, it's not working. It's still there. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing alright. We've got 7 people in. I should probably check the chat and see what people are saying. Because, you know, that's what I'm supposed to do as a responsible YouTuber. Why have I got the... I'm so confused. There we go. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Hello, how's everybody doing? Yeah, we're good, man. Good. Everyone's alright. Housemate Taryn's in the house. I got popcorn. I got a cup of tea brewing, so you can see it behind me. I'm going to go and brew that in a minute. I'm going to go off screen so that I can finish my tea because it needs to be 5 minutes. It needs to be 5 minutes to make a good brew. You're supposed to leave it and don't put the milk in and leave it there for 5 minutes. Right? I've got it wrong. I had it wrong for like 33 years. Right? I let it go for 3 minutes for like 30 years or whatever, probably around that, right? And I've just discovered the secret to an amazing cup of tea is actually to leave it for 5 minutes. What? Oh, it's been my best time. Yeah. Sorry guys, I've got popcorn. Sorry. Because I was like, well, I've got to sit here with you guys for 4 hours. So, I might as well make it as entertaining for myself as I can. Like, so I'm like, I'm going to try having snacks on the stream and like doing that ASMR stuff we were talking about the other week. And being like, hello, and welcome to the Gimme a Haul Yeah Wrestling Podcast. See if I can't get a few of you off while we're having this stream. Somebody's going to have some fun. If it ain't going to be me, watching this bloody shit show. I'm swearing now. We're swearing now. Because that's what we do. Since Dan from Eve Pro Wrestling started coming on, we swear now. You know, F the system. F the system. Don't know why that's funny. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. That ending last night was so bad. The whole pay-per-view, all 6 million hours of it, was actually brilliant, wasn't it? AEW Revolution. And then that ending with the sparklers, it was supposed to blow up the ring, and then they had sparklers like some kind of ridiculous fireworks display from when I was I don't know, 12. That was really disappointing, and I guess some of you guys were disappointed as well. Right, sorry, I'll do some comments. Okay. If Dan jumped off a bridge, would you do that too? Probably not. No, I like Dan, but I'm not sure I like him that much that I would die for him, you know. 4 hours is only 3, Dom. It feels like 4, Scott. Hi, Taryn. Taryn's gone upstairs to bed like a sensible human being, but I'll pass on your best, Jack. Yes, Scott, but AEW only has a pay-per-view once every 4 months, so it's fair. I messaged Ant about it. Yeah, cool. Message Ant about the pay-per-view predictions. We're still going to do pay-per-views, you know, weekends and stuff. Anthony's going to, I think he's going to start doing AEW regularly, or keep doing AEW regularly, but then we're going to leave Shock Horror. We're going to leave Raw and SmackDown for a bit, probably a few months. So yeah, we're just gonna, because I'm coming up towards the end of my counselling training. I'm tired. I'm anxious. You know, stressed. So I'm gonna stop doing Raws. I love doing Raws, mostly, but not really, not at all, unless the Fiend's on. Or Retribution. Or the Hurt Business. I like the Hurt Business too. But yeah, I need to have a bit of rest, you know what I mean? 8 people in, 9 likes, thank you guys so much. I am going to take this opportunity to go and finish my cup of tea. I heard it was supposed to be bad or funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny, futuristic. AW was getting crapped on. I feel bad for Eddie Kingston Moxley who sold that. Hey man, that would have been a beautiful story. That would have been a beautiful story, wouldn't it though? If that had gone perfectly well, that would have been incredible. That would have been probably the story of the year. It's just a shame, isn't it? Because it's the best pay-per-view of the year, but the worst ending probably in wrestling. Certainly, not of all time, but certainly in recent memory. But in fact, if that would have gone well, that would have been one of the best angles we've ever seen. Your new shirts are out for delivery, Jack. That's good news, man. That's a good mock shirt that you've bought. Ant and Dom are both not doing Raw, I think. I'm doing Raw. I'm doing Raw for the next couple of weeks. Yeah, so there'll be nobody doing Raw. After next week, we're going to take you guys up to Fastlane, and then we're going to take a break. We'll be doing pay-per-views, but no. And Anthony will be doing AEW during the week, but Raw and SmackDown we are skipping just for the moment for a few months. But we'll be back. We'll be back at some point later on in the year. That show was so long last night. Yes, it was, Scott. Absolutely. Was a really long show. AEW, I love it. I think it's great. I'm a huge AEW fan. Brilliant show. Poor ending. But I look forward to seeing how they make the most of it, if they can. Raw puts me to sleep, so I'm grateful. Man, I wish I could go to sleep right now. Question Jake says, I posted on Discord, but basically could AEW not have tested it before doing it on live TV, talking about the ending? I'm sure they did, mate. I'm sure they did. You know, stuff like that you can't predict. Anyway, I'm just going to go and make my brew, guys. All right, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. 2 minutes. I'm just going to finish my brew. Scoop-a-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. Scoop-a-doo-boo-ba-doo-boo. We got Raw on a Monday night. I got my cup of tea in the kitchen. We got 3 hours left of this shit. I nearly said shit. I'm just going to say it. I'm not going to use the S word. We got 3 hours left of this shit. I wish I could sleep during Raw, but I can't. Mate, you can. I can't. We were in the wrestling kitchen. We are right here, live in the wrestling kitchen. You are getting me all hyped up and wired before my inevitable crash in about 2 hours' time. So enjoy this while you've got it. Because I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Got some tea. I got popcorn, like sweet popcorn's like some of my favourite stuff. I've even got some lemon and ginger tea for later on to keep me going. I'm gonna get all loosey-goosey, you know? Ready for Raw. In the zone. What's like James Masters? No, because he's a BUC now. I just put his corpse on a lap. He's a big, ugly... Oh. Are you saying BUC as in like big, ugly C word? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Or a buccaneer? I don't know. I don't know, Jack. Oh, you're talking about a buccaneer, right? Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about something else. I thought you were being rude. I thought you were being rude, Jack. And saying big, ugly C word. But you weren't. You were referring to the buccaneers. Like a normal person. Of course, normal people would think you were doing that. But me, no. Because I'm not a normal person. Because it's Monday in the UK. Well, it's actually Tuesday in the UK now. And I'm awake. I'm awake with you guys for the next few hours. Because that's what I do with my life. For the next 2 weeks. Well, next week. Yes. Yes. Break time. Break time. Break time. Break time for me. No more Raw. I'm gonna miss Retribution in the Hurt Business. And possibly The Fiend. But we're never gonna see The Fiend again. Probably not until WrestleMania. Hey, Raleigh. How you doing? I'm from where Bad News Barrett's from on NXT commentary. Mate, that's awesome. Preston, right? I went to uni at UClan. If it's Preston. I'm pretty sure he's from Preston, eh? Somewhere around there. I ended up buying an Omega t-shirt with the Mox one. That's good, man. Good. Pump your money into AEW. Maybe they'll use it for real fireworks next time. I'm going to miss some of Raw. That's alright, Futuristic. Don't worry about it. I'll be here, unfortunately. It will feel like for the rest of my life. I hope you'll enjoy Monday Night Raw. We will do, Futuristic. We'll miss you. We'll miss you, mate. But we'll see you soon, okay? BUC is a BUC. All that swearing makes me cry. I'm sorry, man. Well, I'll try and keep it to a minimum. Hey, Raleigh, yeah, I know. Got your comment before, man. You're from where Bad News Barrett is from. That's good. That's cool beans, man. Cool beans. Preston, yeah. I have a lot of fun memories from Preston. I got accosted in a nightclub there by a girl wearing PVC, and it was one of the best nights of my entire life. And then we ended up in a relationship for 10 years, and it ended up being a disaster. But the beginning bit in that nightclub in Preston, it was called The Warehouse, was fucking awesome. Little story for you. Yeah, I think it's definitely from Preston. Sorry for eating on the stream, guys. I apologise. I just need to get my sugar levels up, you know what I mean? It's been a good day. Hope you guys are having a good time. I've not had a bad day today. We're on the then, by the way, now, guys. We're on the now, so we're about to start Raw. We are on the Forever Now. Okay, guys, we are starting Raw. Let's go. I don't know if anyone in chat will miss me. I'll miss you, mate. Last Monday, 9 PM, we're getting the recount. The recap of Bobby Lashley trying to get his title match with The Miz. 9 PM Eastern Time. The Miz comes out. Or he can't come out, rather. This was the first one. The first fight they were going to have. But then The Miz had a bad bowel. Yeah. He had a bad bowel. He needed poo. And that was his first get out of jail free card from the match. And yeah, so Miz didn't have to fight, didn't have to defend his championship at first. But then, wait a second, 9:59 in the US. It was the second chance, guys, that the Miz, Lashley had to beat the Miz for his World Championship. And the Miz got on the mic. He tried to wait. He tried to say, "I want it at WrestleMania. We'll do it at WrestleMania." But Lashley wanted it. He wanted it then and there. He wanted to go. Man, I can't tell you how good a brew is at 5 minutes. Honestly, leave the teabagging for 5 minutes before you put the milk in, guys. Right, so the Miz he's getting there, he's getting ready, but he runs out. He just ran out of the ring, legged it backstage, and got away for the second time. Lashley goes backstage. MVP rather demands a championship match. A third time to win the championship. Miz says he deserves to go to WrestleMania. But the Miz was forced to defend his championship by Shane McMahon. 10:51. This was like 10 minutes before the end of Raw. 10:51 p.m., which was like 3:51 p.m. Sorry, 3:51 a.m. our time. So Shane comes out and makes it a lumberjack match. All the lumberjacks come out. Everybody's coming out. And Miz tried to swing the championship against Lashley. But then Gulak chucks him back in the ring. It's a clothesline. Then Lashley hits his finisher. Big spine buster. It gets Miz in the hurt lock. And that's it. Dominates the Miz. Dominates the Miz and wins the championship. Recapping, after the third time lucky last week, Bobby Lashley becomes the world champion, hugs MVP. What a nice moment. What a nice moment for Bobby Lashley. Pointing to the WrestleMania sign. Who's the first match? We don't know yet, Rally. Snazzy Futuristic, you guys are awesome. Thank you, mate. Rally says it was a good story, mate. It was a good story at the start. It ended up tragic. Preston is in Northwest. Yeah, I know. I used to live there. Good story. Oh, sorry, it didn't work out. Oh, no, don't worry about it, man. It's fine. I'm much happier now. I've got Emma, who's great, who comes on the stream and everything. So I'm a lot happier. So tonight we're getting a rematch, guys. We're getting a rematch. Bobby Lashley versus The Miz tonight for the championship, which I thought we would be getting at Fastlane. Bobby Lashley in the Hurt Business walking with all the gold. Tag team champions. World champion. What a faction, guys. What a faction. Lashley says he is not a normal man. He's been through so much that will break a normal man, but he is not a normal man. He is the Almighty. My longest relationship was also an awful time. It lasted nearly a decade. I'm single now, but I'd hope my scenario has a good ending like your relationship status. Thank you, mate. Well, yeah, me too, mate. I deserve to go to WrestleMania. I'm sure there are seats left. Yeah, absolutely. Any Money segment 1 is Miz coming out. Yeah, potentially. Well, Lashley's backstage right now. Talking about the rematch tonight. We Rally says Miz on Lashley for Miz. Lashley for Miz for the title. I think it's over. Hurt Lock. He looks great, Lashley. Yes, he does. Absolutely, We Rally. Jamel's in. Here I go again. Going down the only road I've ever known. That was terribly done, but yeah. Here I go again on my own. You get it. Crazy Ginger says LMAO. As Lashley looks at the the chemist. Lashley looks at the camera, holds the title to the camera while Lashley looks intense. And you are right, Jack. You are right. Miz is coming out first to start. He looks like he's got a slap backside. You got someone else now. That's nice. Should be good. Hope Raw's okay. Hope Alexa on tonight. She's amazing, isn't she? Dude, I like Alexa. A lot of people don't, though. A lot of people don't. A lot of people say Alexa's too childish. This whole thing's too childish. But I like Alexa and The Fiend, you know? Hope The Fiend back soon. He's great. Yeah. Me too, man. Me too. But unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to wait till WrestleMania, dude. I think. So the Miz is out here now, looking quizzical, looking confused, looking stressed, looking annoyed. Lashley is a new WWE champion. We know that, Miz. Miz asking John if he expected to get his ass handed to him by Bobby Lashley last week. Correct. After everything I've done for WWE, all the talk shows, reality shows, endless, thankless tasks, Miz is going nuts on WWE. I don't take vacations. I do not get injured. Oh, hang on, guys. I'm going to move the microphone away from the computer. It seems to be getting a bit the fan seems to be going a bit nuts, so hopefully you can still hear me all right. Miz talking about his stomach cramps from last week and how they affected his performance. The bell rang, so he's talking about the time he got counted out. The bell rang and he got counted out. Miz now going over the champion's advantage, how he should have just gotten away with getting counted out last week for the second match they had. Jack is a big fan of Alexa. Of course you are, mate. Who's your favourite tag team that uses Express in their names? Rock and Roll Express, man. Classic. Crazy Jake says, Dom is such a mark for the Fiend. Yes, I am. Let me in. Mia's in. Hello, Mia. How you doing? Welcome to the Wrestling Kitchen. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Welcome to Give Me a Hole, yeah. Good to see you. You want some popcorn? Want some popcorn? I'm really hungry. I'm really tired. I need some sugar. Miz is still out here. For those that don't know. Miz was saying that he was forced to defend his championship. Threatened to defend his championship. This is what Shane said to him last week, saying that if he didn't defend the title, he would have to forfeit. He would be stripped of it, and he would have to give it to Bobby. And that's how we got the Lumberjack match. That's how we got the end that we did. That's how we got Bobby Lashley as the champion. The Miz saying that's unfair. Miz looks like he's about to cry. It's unfair, the Miz says. 10 people watching, 11 likes. Thank you guys so much. Give the video a like if you can. Miz now bemoaning the fact that there's no repercussions coming to Bobby Lashley, guys. Tonight, the Miz gets his rematch. Everyone that tweeted, everyone that did an interview with Bobby, celebrated with him. Tonight there's going to be a hashtag and new. There's going to be a new hashtag. It's going to be the new champion. Because he's the Miz and he is awesome. And that is a promo. That is how you do it. What a promo. What a promo. It's happening now. Wow, that's first. Wow. So the Miz is awesome and he's ready for his WWE Championship rematch. Says it was unfair, just to recap. Says it was unfair that happened to him last week. That he defended his championship. And he got counted out, of course. It was the second time they fought. And so he had the champion's advantage. But then he was forced to win. Forced to fight Bobby. Forced to enter that match. The Lumberjack match that eventually cost him, of course, the championship. So yeah. And we're cooking on gas. Monday Night Raw, 15 minutes in, only a few hours to go. We got Mia in, we got Jake Holden in, we got Jamel in. We had Futuristic earlier, we got We Rally Sports. It's awesome. Bob Holly was good, yeah, absolutely. Bob Holly was great, man. The Alabama Slam. Do you know who was a tag team with the 1-2-3 Kid at one point? He, of course, became X-Pac when he was Sparkplug Bob Holly. For those who didn't know, he used to be he had a racing driver gimmick. We Rally Sports might be interested to know that he was his whole gimmick was that he was a sports car driver. Oh man, that makes all the difference. I can't tell you. I know you guys are, most of you guys are American, so you won't get it, but tell you what, the 5-minute brews, man. 5-minute brews. There's no Wrestle Story tonight, I think, so can we get likes for them? Let's see. Yeah, hopefully. Come on, guys. Yeah, just want to say on the break, this will be my second to last Raw for a while. I'm taking a couple of months to do my studies and focus on my studies, and just like go to bed at normal times so I can get up earlier, things like that on a Monday. Obviously it's the start of the week, so it's a big deal. And I didn't realise when I first started these how much it affects the rest of my week. Like you get up on Tuesday, you can't really do much. It's like knackering, especially if you're working. I mean, obviously I've been working the whole time. I've been doing my day job alongside studying. So it's intense, man. So I appreciate your understanding. I will be back. We are going to still do pay-per-views. So we'll be doing Fastlane. We'll be doing AEW pay-per-views like we did last night. If anybody hasn't seen our reaction to AEW Revolution, you can see the ending reaction that we've done. So yeah, we're still going to be doing pay-per-views. And Anthony will be doing AEW because he loves AEW and he's made the time to do that every week. So you'll be able to tune in to Anthony on a Wednesday. But then we're going to be just doing pay-per-views, I think, for a while. So yeah, things are going to change a little bit, but we really appreciate your support. Thank you for being part of the community. Go check out the Discord, of course, so when we're not around, when we're not streaming, you can what can you do? You can chat to the community. Miz so good on the mic. He is so good. We Rally Sports, absolutely. Okay, sounds good. Sports cab driver, I'm having a cup of tea with chocolate cake. Wow, We Rally, that's good. Cheers to you, mate. Cheers to you. That sounds great. Yeah, he's a sports car driver. So if you Google Spark Plug Bob Holly, he then became Hardcore Holly later on in his career. But Spark Plug was a rally driver, and he had a tag team run with the 1-2-3 Kid. It was awesome. So yeah, Miz is out in now. We've got the first match of the night is Lashley and the Miz, guys. It's WWE Championship rematch. Wow. Thunderbolts, and a new entrance. Has Lashley got a new entrance? I think Lashley's got. This is Ace. Was that like a short AEW with the Thunderbolt maybe? Fastlane will be my 150th stream. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. You know, you're an important part of the machine. We wouldn't be able to do any of this without you. So you know, we owe a lot to you, Jack. Yeah, new entrance. That was cool. Like it. I do really like Bobby's entrance. That music rules. I think his music's awesome. But without the AR, I'm sure it would look much worse. Like potentially, man, potentially. Like I say, I love the theme music. I love the Bobby Lashley's intensity. He's a great talent. Great talent. Well, that's cool. That's a nice sign of respect from Lashley, letting MVP in the ring there. That was cool. What a nice moment. They've obviously got a lot of respect. Oh, you guys are too kind, man. Dude, honestly, we've said to you numerous times, we never knew that this could be anything. You know, apart from two dudes talk about wrestling. Live streaming opened it up. You know, and I genuinely think you should move up north and come and live stream with us regularly. That'd be cool. You can come live with me, mate. But yeah, you know, we never knew that this could happen, and we could be, you know, approaching 700 subscribers maybe before the, you know, we were maybe hoping for 1,000 or something. We're gonna try and get 1,000 by you know, January next year. So there's big goals. You know, we're amazed that it's been amazing. You know, we're amazed at how well it's done. And that's a big part of you guys. You know, there's only 6 people watching now, but there's 11 likes on the videos, and we've got a community in the Discord, so go check that out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all /GimmeAHull, yeah. We've got a nice team of people now. So, you know, I really appreciate that. We're really lucky. As Bobby Lashley raises the title high as he's in the ring. Bobby has a new entrance, so Miz isn't winning. No, I don't think that's happening. It's a big deal, Bobby Lashley being the champion. Brock Lesnar's going to come in and F5 everybody. That'd be cool, actually. To be fair, I'd be into that. The Miz now. Lashley looking dominant. The Dominator. As Bobby Lashley. He's not intimidated by The Miz at all. But The Miz seems very intimidated, guys, by Bobby Lashley as he goes to the outside. Miz was not winning anyway. No, probably not. MVP now. MVP getting in The Miz's face as Lashley pulls on his hair. But The Miz brings him down across the rope. But Lashley's not having any of that. He's not having any of that. Suplexing him. Suplexing him. What a powerful suplex, of course, made famous that move by the British Bulldog, guys. The stalling suplex. The Bulldog stalling suplex. I heard that as Drew McIntyre was watching backstage, I heard that Harry Smith was going to sign with NXT. You know, the British Bulldog's son. He used to be tag team champions with Tyson Kidd. Tag team champions. It's literally a rematch that could have happened for Fastlane. BTW, I'm back. And wow, they seriously can't wait for Fastlane. No. Well, this suggests to me that they're setting up something else. Maybe a Lesnar return. Having this now. Potentially. But we can dream, you know. We're getting an apology from Shane McMahon to Braun Strowman later, apparently. As Lashley clotheslines The Miz to the outside. Lashley looking intensely at the camera. And we're getting... looks like they have a lot of fun on that Steve Austin, straight up Steve Austin show, man. I have to catch some of that. Looks like it's a lot of fun. Hopefully Brock will return. I seriously miss him. I don't really miss him, dude, but I know a lot of people want to see that that match. You know, a lot of people want to see that match, don't they? They want to see they want to see Lesnar and Lashley. I think, you know, and I think it will happen. I think it'll happen this year. I think it has to happen this year. You know, they're looking for more views. They're looking for those YouTube hits. You know, I think a Lesnar-Lashley feud would go down really well with MVP versus Paul Heyman. That's a promo and a half, you know. MVP representing the Hurt Business, Paul Heyman representing Lesnar. But yeah, no, it'd be good to see Brock. It'd be good to see Brock back, I think. I'd be up with that. I'd be okay with that. Though he was annoying Universal Champion by not defending it every week, but he's without a doubt the best champion. I wouldn't say he's the best champion, but I see what you're saying, Futuristic. He wasn't the best champion, but equally he wasn't terrible. Like, he wasn't terrible. And yeah, it was annoying that he didn't defend it every week. We were sick of it by the end of it, weren't we? We were all sick of Lesnar by the end of it. But yeah, let's see what happens. Like I say, I think they're probably building to that Lesnar feud. I mean, from a sports entertainment perspective, it makes sense to do that, doesn't it? You know, it makes sense to have them do that. Keep cleaning my glasses, man. When will Drew versus Bobby? Surely Mania? Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah. Right now, with the absence of Lesnar, Drew versus Bobby seems to be the way they have to go. I think they want Drew to win the championship in front of a crowd. And obviously, I think there's 30,000 people supposed to be at Mania this year, right? Yeah, that's bloody useless. Man, I miss the days where I didn't need glasses, honestly. It makes everything more stressful for me. I'm so old. I sound really old, don't I? Lashley is holding Miz's skull. Full on squashing his skull, guys. As the Miz back chops Lashley's midsection. Big clothesline. Now, because I did love the Brock party, but I was sick of him squishing the belt, going home 6 months and then repeat. Yeah. Win, leave and repeat. Was Brock Lesnar's thing for a while. He's not an exciting champion, but if they want to have him not hold the belt, then that's great, you know, as far as I'm concerned. Someone made a point last night, was Dan Reed from Eve Pro Wrestling, who did a great stream for charity earlier on his channel. Go and check out Eve Pro Wrestling. He made a point that, that Brock Lesnar's a bigger draw than CM Punk. You know, if Brock was going to show up in AEW, that'd be huge. Let's have a look. Jake says Brock Lesnar is great champion. I even liked his reigns where he was not defending because it made the belt feel special. Well, there were 30,000 at the Super Bowl this year. At the same stadium, I think it'd be the same. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, Jack. Before he retires, I would love to see Brock Lesnar versus Karrion Kross. We could get it, mate. We could get it, but I know Randy Orton's challenged Karrion Kross. Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley lifting the Miz, but countered by the Miz. Big boot goes for a clothesline. Counters, the Miz counters Bobby. And Lashley goes over the top. And the Miz was going for a drop kick. Excuse me. Went for his drop kick through the rope but missed it. And Lashley now. Lashley running the Miz's head into the post. That's insane. Jack, Brock versus Bryan, Brock versus Styles, Brock versus Seth. He has great match after great match. How do you get sick of watching Brock wrestle? Brock versus Dean is my answer. That's a good answer. Jack says he's just lazy. Crazy, you forgot Finn Balor versus Brock. That was a good match. I enjoyed that. But that's very much Styles bringing out the best in everybody. You know, Finn bringing out the best in everybody. You know, that's not necessarily Lesnar's work there. It's the people he's working with. As Lashley smashes Miz's head into the with big punches. Bobby Lashley now with a big one-handed spine buster. Nice. Jackie's not lazy. I have to disagree with you. He is arguably one of the most hard-working wrestlers in the world, doing crazy stuff for his size. Watch the Rumble 2020. We all watched it, man. We all watched it, and it was entertaining. As Lashley now goes for the Hurt Lock. The Hurt Lock, and the Miz taps out. Fundamentally, Brock does not need the strap, and the strap doesn't need Brock yet. Randy Orton versus Karrion Kross would be great. I never thought of that match. Yeah, they've been tweeting about it. Dean versus Brock was okay. Could have been better, but he did not like Mox. Hard working out, but how can he be seen as not lazy creatively? Yeah, no, I agree. I'm in agreement with Jack there, to be honest. Orton versus Brock at SummerSlam 2016, yeah. I mean, it wasn't a bad match. Oh yeah, so yeah, Jack being pedantic. 2000 and I'm so tired. 200. I don't know. 20216. It lasted longer than a week. Jack, because he has a 4.5 star classic most every match, it's not his fault Vince books him stupidly. We talk about Lesnar, 4.5 star classic. Man, that's news to me. Does he get 4 or 5 star classics every match? Tickets will be available for this year's WrestleMania from tomorrow. So we are going to get people, guys. Big deal. Big deal, man. We're getting people again. Drew is now on the screen, guys, as I scoff some popcorn. Drew now calling out Lashley for attacking him and not facing him to win his championship. Drew saying, where's your passion, where's your heart to Lashley? Also referencing Brock Lesnar there, that could be a tease. Sheamus now attacking Drew. Sheamus attacking Drew mid-promo, guys. Sheamus says it's not over between him and Drew. Vince didn't book the Dean match to be mediocrity in the bank. I can probably guess the match card for WrestleMania 37. Go on, mate. Absolutely. Have a go. Futuristic. 4.5 stars. Very kind of you. His matches are very few and far between. He uses it as a metaphorical crutch. I agree with Jack on Brock. Does not need the belt, but the belt kind of does need him. Brock is the most underrated wrestler ever, in my opinion. Wow. That is... wow. That is a big opinion. Most underrated. He's had the belt. Yeah. I wouldn't say Lesnar's very underrated at all. Jack, he has a match every big pay-per-view. Where you're going to complain about Taker in 2009 when he was doing what Brock was doing, but you remember Shawn versus Taker, but not Brock's great matches. I'm not saying Brock hasn't had good matches, dude, Jay, but I don't think they're 4.5 stars, but that's an opinion, isn't it? I like The Fiend. A lot of people don't like The Fiend, you know? The repeated matches are very predictable. Seth Rollins versus Cesaro, Shane versus Braun, Drew versus Bobby versus Brock. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, triple threat. Good call. Belair versus Banks. Yeah, Asuka versus Flair. Straight Profits versus Dirty Dogs versus Corbin and Sami Zayn. Ah, that's alright, yeah. Fiend and Orton in there. Yeah, nice. Good card though. Good card, futuristic. Jack, underrated does not mean underused. Underrated means underrated. If I said wrongly, that would make sense. I said underrated, which means fans don't appreciate him. I mean, fans don't appreciate his work rate. I don't think fans appreciate Lesnar's work rate. But that is what, you know, you don't appreciate what he does outside the ring and how much effort he puts in. But yeah, I wouldn't say he's, personally, I'm not a mega Brock fan, but I appreciate that you are, and that's totally cool, man. You know, like I say, I love The Fiend. It's not for everyone. Brock versus Orton and Brock versus Bryan are completely different. Yeah, you know, I do see your point. But then that's down again. I think that's down to Orton and Bryan as well. You're discrediting the workers that he's in the ring with. You're discrediting Bryan in this. You're discrediting Orton in this even. I think Orton's a better wrestler than Lesnar, and I certainly think Bryan is a better wrestler than both of them. But that's nothing to, I'm not saying that Lesnar is rubbish. I read for a living. I know what underrated means. Having the strap means the company is behind you. How can Brock be unappreciated if he's had a lengthy reign and an easy contracts? It's an arguable point. Like I say, we're having a debate, guys. Let's not get stressed out. It's a debate. We chat, we communicate. We're all part of the same community, Randy Orton versus Fiend, but Karrion Kross should debut after. Almost forgot about the Fiend versus Randy. Orton and Bryan are great. Well, if I'm not mistaken, Alexa Bliss might be in a match, so maybe Nikki Cross versus Alexa Bliss. I think they've already done that, man. Good, that'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see if they do something with Alexa Bliss at Mania. Jack, underrated by the fans in LMAO. Vince appreciates him, but not the fans. Yeah, I see your point too, mate. I do see your point too. I do see your point as well. You both got good points. Both got good points there. Promo now for Rhea Ripley. Some really good clips here of NXT, Royal Rumble, Rhea Ripley, World's Clyde, of course a former NXT UK champion. Oh, not stressed. It's a nice debate. Yeah, it is, Jack. Yeah, it's really good to have you guys talking. Punk versus Cena was only good because of Cena. It takes two to tango. It does, absolutely. Not the fans. He's a top merchandiser. Oh, he was talking about Lesnar. So Lesnar's still a top merchandise seller, is he? I think is that I don't know. Is that what you're saying? He's like I say, he's still popular. Or are you talking about Cena? Sorry, guys. I've lost the train of the debate. I'm sorry. So recapping that Sheamus attacking Drew. Jack, while the hardcore fans, Brock is underrated, same way Cena was up until 2015. Interesting. Very interesting points. 10 people in, 13 likes, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you very much for joining me in my kitchen. On Monday the 8th of March. Well, Tuesday. Drew is very angry. Drew is very angry. Drew says, set up a match to Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce has set up a match, I think, between Drew and Sheamus. No disqualification. Wow. What a big match. Shane McMahon now. Shane imparting knowledge last week to Braun. Conflict management, this was last week. Braun does not look impressed. So recapping last week where Strowman and Adam Pearce teamed up. Strowman dominating the tag team championships. Shane ordering Braun pretty much to tag Adam Pearce. Now Adam Pearce gets rolled up for the win. Strowman now backstage, looking jacked. R-Truth's there. Wait, Truth presenting Braun with some thoughts. Dear Braun, Bugs Bunny has gone to the dark side and joined the Monstars. He's obviously referencing Space Jam here with a new Space Jam movie coming out. R-Truth needs Braun's help as the Monstar among men. Referencing Hornswoggle's wedding is Truth now. Braun Strowman is going to demand that Shane apologises to him. Truth's bad, he says. Truth saying he's a fragment of Braun's imagination. He's a fragment of his... yeah, he's referencing Men in Black there. Braun now headed to the ring. Let's have a look. Jack Webber hardcore fans, Brock is underrated the same way Cena was up until 2015. Jack says Cena underrated. Jake says I like debates. It's interesting getting to see different people's opinions and understanding it. I like that, guys. Thank you so much. It's good that we have these debates for sure. Drew, Sheamus, no do. I'm up for it. No disqualification. Yeah, absolutely. Apparently there's a massive announcement from Regal this Wednesday. I'm assuming it's going to be a new signing to rip off AEW maybe. Futuristic says, could Drew be a heel as he wins championship back at WrestleMania? I feel like Drew might end up losing it and turning heel. Also, Samoa Joe is my prediction for Raw or SmackDown. A prediction for a champion, Futuristic, for Raw or SmackDown after WrestleMania. Oh, what, Joe coming back? Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be fine with that. I don't think they're going to turn Drew heel for a while, man. He's very popular. He's carried the WWE through this pandemic, man. I don't think Drew's popularity can be overstated, really. Crazy Futuristic, I remember when people were saying Cena can't wrestle, Cena is just big. Cena versus Punk was only good because of Punk until 2015. That is an opinion for sure, man. Yes, you might think only one heel has ever won the strap at WrestleMania. So I've been thinking about fans in the arena. Will they be able to have fans the next night and possibly for good, or is it just 2 nights? I don't know, man. Like I say, I'm not sure how long they're going to go for it, but America are operating very differently to us. We've been told, I think, July for events. For socially distanced events, so yeah, we'll see. Futuristic, no, he has to be face for a while. I want him to win back with fans and needs to be face for it to work. I agree with you, Jake Holden. John Lee is in, subbed on, like the video. Thank you very much. I lost my mind last night when Christian was on Revolution. I liked the main event. The ending was what I disliked. Yeah, I think you're right, Johnny Lee, mate. Absolutely, the ending wasn't great, but it was technical difficulties. It happens. It happens, doesn't it, on wrestling shows? You know, okay, from time to time they could have tested it, whatever. But you know, it was a great show, and that Eddie Kingston Moxley thing could have been absolutely awesome if they'd have done it right. Hornswoggle mentioned, yeah, he did get a mention there. That was interesting. He's been on Impact recently, and AEW, to be fair to him. I have to agree with Jack. Brock never wrestles enough. Thank you, Mia. Yeah, I don't think he wrestles enough personally, but when he does, it brings ratings, of course. Okay, but it's just a thought because you know most superstars that are frustrated during a storyline, they have them turn heel, but you could be right. Yeah, Drew is You know, he's going to be a face for a while for sure. LeBron's in the new Space Jam. I'm super excited to see it, man. I'm really excited to see it. It'll be my first real exposure to LeBron James as well. Mia on Brock. Truth is 24/7 on his tight t-shirt and he lost the belt. It's alright. I'd buy a 24/7 Truth t-shirt just to support the guy. He's cool. Thank you, Mia. So Jack. Question: do you think Adam Cole will win the title from Balor? Then Kyle versus Adam for the title. Then Balor back on NXT or sorry main roster. She still just donated $20. Jace Taylor, nice to see you. Welcome, Jace. I don't know who just donated $20, but that's awesome. Whoever it was. I assume Regal will announce the move to Tuesday. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Scoop, there it is. There you go. Thank you, Jamel. No disqualification match tonight. Drew and Sheamus. Or an NXT Hell in a Cell. Yeah, that could be good. Yeah, Kyle versus Adam in a Hell in a Cell, maybe. If I combine my haircut with your haircut, does that mean we turn Super Saiyan? Hey, Botch Guy, man. Nice to see you, dude. It's been a while. Hope you're alright, man. Yeah. I think would be good. I think a combination of us would be pretty cool, man. How you been, man? I saw that you've done some wicked reactions recently, doing really well as well. That's awesome, man. I don't get to spend as much time on not working as I'd like at the moment, but I'm pleased you're doing well, dude. And thank you very much for joining us as well. Futuristic, it's very possible, but I want Finn to win and face Cross at Mania. That would be good. I think Finn versus Cross at Mania would work really well. Has anybody heard about the burger? So what do I miss? What did I miss? Is it about Burger King tweet? They're in trouble. No, I have no. Go on, Jamel. What's the tweet? What did we miss? Futuristic NXT title. Sorry, Crazy Ginger. My grammar is bad. Don't worry, man. It's okay. I don't do grammar Nazi stuff for you guys. I'm more than happy to let it go. And it's you guys. It's only Anthony I pick on because he picks on me all the time, which isn't a good thing to do, by the way. Don't pick on people just because they pick on you. I'm not trying to be the bigger man. Braun's in the ring now talking to Shane. Well, it looks like we're going to be setting up a Shane McMahon versus Strowman match. I think he thinks that Shane's laughing at him. I'm with you on that, Christian. Even if Fiend went back to Raw, SmackDown, he would be used the same way he was treated back in 2018. I hope he doesn't go back straight away. Shane's Braun saying he could snap Shane's neck like a twig. Jake Holden says Mia, yeah, but Taker did not wrestle enough in 2009. It's all about the story. Brock cares about money, that's pretty much it. So it's more up to Vince how he gets booked. Yeah. Braun Strowman demanding that Shane gives him an apology for last week. Looking dead in the camera. And out comes Shane McMahon, guys. We're getting Shane McMahon out tonight, right now. Dollar. Braun's power is like a hellscape. Yeah. A bunch of comments, guys. I'll try and catch up. Yeah, Futuristic, he probably will be. I hope they treat him differently, but I doubt it. I think they will struggle with him again. Is that Finn Balor on the main roster? Yeah. This is Jake Holden. Same here, man. This is Futuristic. Hello, Dom. Hello, the rest of the story. Hello, Mr. G. Nice to see you. Welcome to the kitchen. Good to see you. Good to see you. Botch Guy, I'm really good, buddy. I hope everything is doing amazing with you and your family. I love that your channel keeps on growing. Yeah, man, thank you so much. Just thank you to for your support as well. You know, people like, Anthony going on different streams and collaborating with people. It's been awesome, man. It's been such a cool period of time. I think Shane just apologised to Strowman as I was catching up with my man, the Botch guy. Shane just walked in the ring, apologised, and that was that. I'm glad you're doing good, Botch guy, mate. Really, really pleased. Wait, so Shane apologised, walking up the ramp, but he stopped himself. He stopped himself, so he stopped at the ramp. He carries on going. He stopped himself, but then he carries on walking. Strowman says, you got something else to say? Say it. And that's that, guys. I'm assuming we're going to see more, something else. I'm assuming we're going to see something else come soon. On that. Sheamus now walk into the ring. Hello, Mr. G, says Futuristic. Hello, Wrestle Story, says Jack. Mia Holden, true, Jakey. True, Jakey, baby. Hello, Futuristic and Jack, says Mr. G. I'm so broad, I will face you at Mania. I'm guessing you won't have a show tonight, Wrestle Story. I'll miss the show, but I probably can do with extra sleep, yeah. Mate, Jack, you're going to have such a good time over the next few months. No more Mondays. No more Fridays for a bit. Futuristic says, I'll win though. Meanwhile, Braun throws Shane for that. It's a tweet about degrading and disrespectful towards women, and it's National Women's Day here in the US. It's National Women's Day here too, man. Who tweeted that? Sorry, who tweeted the disrespectful Burger King tweet? I missed that. How could I forget? I bet tonight there will be some dig at the AEW Fighting Pyro. Might be why we've got so much already. Yeah, maybe. I enjoy being in your kitchen. Well, Mr. G, I enjoy having you. It's my absolute pleasure and privilege to have you in my kitchen and hang out with you. It quotes women belong in the kitchen. Really, does it? Wow. Wow, that's terrible. Says Jamel. Jake pauses. No show tonight from the Wrestle Story. No, well, good. Good. You guys are having a rest and a break. You'll be back better than ever, like Bischoff. Well, as you said, Balor versus Cross. It would actually be Demon Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross. Man, Balor said that he wasn't going to bring back the Demon unless it was for very good reason. And I suppose Karrion Kross, guys, would be a great reason to bring back the Demon character. So yeah, how did BK think that was a good idea? Oh, Burger King, yeah. Oh, it was Burger King that tweeted it. Right, I'm with you. Yeah, it's a terrible idea. Terrible marketing that. Flask of tea. I've got a spare flask of tea. Got lemon and ginger tea, guys. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. It looks a bit like pee. I realise that. I'm not drinking pee. Apparently it's good for your complexion. Anyway. Wrestle Story's out of town. Oh, man. Well, are you still with us? Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out, even though you're out of town. That's so cool, man. I wake up so often at midday. It'll be nice, odd to do more normal. Yeah, me too, mate. The one I think just Mondays, man. Especially because I have college during the day on Mondays. During the evening, and then obviously I'm working during the day on SoundsFit stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just being able to get up early. Wait, you said that. I wonder why I never heard that from anyone in School of Wrestling News Report. From other YouTubers. Wait, who said what? What, Burger King? Oh, Balor. Oh, Balor. Yeah, no, he did say that. Yeah, there was some stuff. I think it was an interview that you read. I think it was a typed interview he gave. Lois is in. Hello. The Wrestle Story. Hello, Louis. Sorry, Lois. Dear me. Sorry, Louis. Louis N. Nice to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. It's a firestorm of women's hormone and anger swell. Wait, what? What, Burger King? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on there. That's not great. That's not a great tweet. Man, I'm so happy I have lemon and ginger tea. It's my new favourite thing. That sucks, but it's his choice. Yeah, I think he just felt like it wasn't right in WWE, in WWE context when you got The Fiend and other characters like that, Balor can work, across brands, can work across, different things. Whereas I think a guy like Bray needs the Fiend character at the moment, certainly, to get over. Bad Bunny's up for 2 Grammys, apparently. Posing with his 24/7 championship. So Bad Bunny's up for 2 Grammys. Shane McMahon walking backstage now. Shane says maybe later. WWE are good at stretching stuff out at the moment. Really stretching stuff out. We're getting Shane and Drew as well. So we might get Shane now elaborating on his what he was about to say to. I've just seen you comment about Rampant Rabbit Jack. Yeah, so we're going to see more from Shane and Braun for sure, as Drew attacks Sheamus from behind up the ramp. Bad Bunny taking the title to the Grammys. Yes, as the Wrestle Story. We're getting Sheamus and Drew early again. Yeah, absolutely. Is Rampant Rabbit the longest rating 24/7 champ? I think so, yeah. 70 minutes in, 1 match. Raw, man. Hashtag Raw. 6 people watching, 50 likes. Thank you guys so much for being here with me at 1:59 in the morning UK time in my kitchen. To connect with today's time and bad publicity, that they would change the name to Burger Queen, but we'll see a Bacon Queen burger after this. Stay tuned. Who knows, man? Who knows? Bad Bunny is just an off-the-dial bad name. I don't know. He seems to be making it work with his Grammys, man. I've never won a Grammy myself. Drew with a clothesline to Sheamus. Sheamus down now. We're going to get Xavier Woods versus Shelton Benjamin tonight. So it looks like maybe the New Day are going to get back in the Tag Team Championship picture, which will be interesting. Sheamus now whipping Drew into the corner, back elbow. How would you rate Raw, Dom? Right now, like, I mean, I didn't particularly not enjoy the Bobby Lashley segment at the beginning, or the Miz segment. The Miz promo was great in the beginning. So right now, out of 5, we'll give it a 5 because we're not at 10 yet. We're not at the whole thing. I'd say maybe a 2. 2 out of 5 right now. As Sheamus kicks out. Sorry, Drew kicks out of a big clothesline. Finally, WrestleMania's back in business. Scrolling down the bottom of the screen there, as WrestleMania tickets are on sale from a week from tomorrow, March 16th. Sheamus getting now thrown over the table. Over the announce desk goes Sheamus. Drew is in control now. I won a few Grammys. Unfortunately, I was never named London Restaurant of 97. There you go. Sheamus now going underneath. The ring. Sorry, guys. I had a kendo stick misses from Sheamus. Big kicks from Drew. Big kicks from Drew now. Drew throws Sheamus over the barricade. McIntyre now getting the stairs ready. And a big slam from Drew to Sheamus now. Alright, partner. Keep on scrolling, baby. You know what time it is. What a banger. That was a great tune. I'm glad I missed the beginning. Well, Miz never disappoints with his promos. They kind of remind me of CM Punk's promos, but with less crazy and wild. Punk's promos is the definition of wild. Yes, indeed. I'm sure Jack will agree with that one. Drew now picking up the kendo stick. Sheamus with a big clothesline. Sheamus takes a kendo to the back of Drew. Another one. Another big one. And another shot to the back of Drew McIntyre with that kendo stick. Calling it this will end up the match of the night, and we'll wish WWE waited to put it until Fastlane. Yeah. Fastlane hard shoulder. Another big kendo stick to the midsection, guys. Rolling senton by Sheamus. 1, 2, kick out. McIntyre now being raked. Raked to the face. The face is being raked by Sheamus. Pulling at the gums. That looks pretty rough. We shouldn't be doing that with COVID. I'm kidding. I'm sure they were all being tested regularly. Did I hear right? You will not be streaming on Mondays and Fridays. You did. You can go. Everybody go and watch Wrestle Story on Mondays and Fridays. Yeah, after next week, I am going to be taking a break from Raw. I'll be back in July or August, but I'm taking 3 months off while I finish my studies. Mr. G. Anthony will be streaming on Wednesdays for sure. But we are going to be breaking. I think Anthony's going to be doing the occasional SmackDown, but probably not that often. But yeah, I am taking a break from Raw, man. I like. It's too much. It's too much to do because I'm working full time and I'm also studying, and I got to balance everything. Like, and obviously because I'm studying, like once I'm done, I'll be all right, you know. But I can't focus at the moment. As Drew now takes the kendo sticks to Sheamus. And we get the Sandman the Sandman classic Russian leg sweep there with the kendo stick. That was cool. Right, yes, that's what I said. Jack, you know they're going to do it at Fastlane anyways. Do we like to repeat? Yes, indeed they do. Very much like to repeat, indeed. Sheamus and Drew now. Bet outside, guys. Up. Drew counters. Sorry, Sheamus counters Drew and sends Drew into the post. I know what you're saying and stuff. Yeah, we're still gonna do pay-per-views, man. It's just that we've got, we got stuff to do. I think if it was, if it finished at if it finished at midnight, the US time or something, or 11, we'd be able to do it. But we, it's 2:07 in the morning right now, and then with me working today, Anthony works as well, obviously, and tomorrow, and it's great when you do, over the pandemic, when things, and the pandemic, of course, isn't great, and I'm glad that we're finally seeing the other side of it now. But when we were, when Anthony was looking for things to do, that's the reason why the podcast grew, because we were doing live streams and it was great, and it's fantastic. And I love Raw, in many ways. I'm not going to say I love it all. I like the Hurt Business. I like Retribution. I love the Fiend and Alexa stuff. A lot of people don't. But yeah, we're going to take a break and I'll come back refreshed and happy. Because right now I'm knackered and miserable. But that's mainly because of last night, I think. Last night wore me out. We finished at 7 o'clock, Dan, Drew might have actually hit his head pretty hard on that one. Still do pay-per-views, predictions, amateurs, Shakespeare Productions and AEW? Yes, indeed. Yes, absolutely. So you'll still get pay-per-views, you'll still get predictions, you'll still get amateur Shakespeare Productions and AEW. What will I do with that Raw? Live. You'll live, Jack. You'll live a long and happy life until July when we go back into it again. But by that time, you might have moved up north and you could do them with me in my kitchen. Anthony's on about, when we go back to doing them together, he's on about doing it in the kitchen. He's going to come here when we no longer have to socially distance, and he's going to come here and do it. So that we don't have to he doesn't have to move his computer around in his living room, in his flat, so that you might see a lot more of the wrestling kitchen. The time difference makes a huge difference. Yes, it does. It does wrestle story, and I think when you're watching a pay-per-view and it's a Sunday or a Saturday, you're okay because you got a bit of time to relax, or you can take a day off on Monday or something sometimes. But yeah, if it's like the rest of the Mondays, man, they take it out on me. Anthony was like, I gotta stop doing this because it takes it out on me, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'll do Raw, yeah, it's gonna be fine, and then yeah, I'm knackered, I'm absolutely knackered, most of the time. And Dom in the wrestling kitchen hall, yeah, that's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a thing, man. Did you see the Maki Ito was with Britt Baker last night? Yeah, I did. We rally spot. It was great. Maki Ito was fantastic. Had a match in Japan Saturday night, then flew to us on Sunday, then showed up on AEW with Britt Baker. It was awesome. Yeah, it was rally spot. You're right, dude. You're right. Sheamus now in the ring, going for a cloverleaf on Drew now. Turning around, Sheamus turns Drew over now, guys. Sheamus turns Drew over. We are currently in a cloverleaf, guys. 8 people watching. Thank you guys so much. 15 likes. Well, it's complicated about my ability to move, although I did casually look at buying a home in Sheffield last week. But at worst, I'll keep on Skyping in. That's cool, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I get that, man. I know it's difficult. Spinebuster from Drew. Roll through 1, 2. Kick out from Sheamus. welts on the back of Drew. They were obviously serious kendo stick shots there. Drew running into Sheamus. Sheamus gets 2 boots up. 2 boots up there. And Sheamus now stood going up to the top rope. Big knee now from Sheamus. Main problem is my job not giving me serious money. Don't worry about it, man. You can live. To be fair, Emma, like, I'm gonna move in with Emma soon, like probably later on this year. And Emma loves you, man. Like, so like you can come stay with us for a bit. We'll do some podcasts together. You know, I'm gonna have an office space and like dedicated office space to film there. Big suplex from Drew to Sheamus. And a kick out. Big kick out there from Shamo, who we interviewed on the channel a few weeks back. Go and check that out. You can see a friend of mine, Aidan Beswick, who is a sports journalist, a young sports journalist. He interviewed Sheamus for us. Drew cannot believe that the Sheamus kicked out. Emma does rock jacket, absolutely. We look forward to our night out in Spiders. Bring yourself a sleeping bag, and we're, to be fair, we've right. If we're still in this house, if we're still in the wrestling house, in the wrestling kitchen, we got a nice mattress. But yeah, we got a nice mattress for you. You'll be all right. It'll be like being at uni again. Yeah, so Drew just kicked out the Irish Curse, I think, or White Noise rather. Sheamus rolling out. And I'm going to come up. That's right, you are, Jack. I'm actually sitting here waiting for Brock, mate. It's not going to happen futuristic. It ain't happening tonight. If it's going to happen, it might happen at a pay-per-view. You know? Sheamus was going for the chair. Countered by Drew. And a big chair shot to the back. And... oh! Future shot DDT on the chair. Nice. 1, 2. And a kick out from Sheamus. Wasn't expecting that. Good thing I'm working in the cinema. My notes can be unprofessional just saying bye. Yeah. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I've not used my Yorkshire sleeping bag in over a year. I properly missed the Shire. Well, see you when you're ready, dude. Sheamus now getting up. Drew now getting up. Drew's doing his count. He's doing the whole year count. And he was going for the Claymore. We've stopped the count for a while. But a big knee. 1, 2, and a kick out from Drew. We haven't seen the count for a while, have we? I'm glad it's back because it means I can use it. I can use it without feeling weird about it. That nobody knows what I'm talking about. When I do the countdown, countdown like a Claymore. As Sheamus sets up a chair. Sheamus sets up a chair in the corner. Squeeze me, guys. Sheamus now standing. Replaying Sheamus with a big knee to Drew. Drew reversed Sheamus in the chair. Sorry, and then a Claymore from Drew, but Sheamus is outside. Sheamus is outside. The pinfall could only happen in the ring, of course. big Claymore sends Sheamus outside. The ringside area is in disarray, one would say. They are playing that they are very tired, these guys. But those welts look really, really intense on Drew's back, to be fair. So they have a pretty intense match. Maybe they'll do an exploding ring all of a sudden. As Sheamus rolls back out, good ring awareness there from Sheamus. Oh, I missed that. There was a bro kick, but I'm sure we'll get a replay. Sheamus has got the stairs. Drew's got some stairs. Sorry, they've both got stairs, and they both run into each other and oversold the heck out of that. They oversold the heck out of that. You got to give it to them both. They literally just ran the stairs into each other. I believe that was your first yawn of the night, mate. That was my second yawn of the night. But thanks for observing. They're piping in those "This Is Awesome" chants. Gotta love that from WWE. Referee now asking if Sheamus can continue. Oh man, they've thrown it out. Why have they thrown it out? Why have they thrown it out? Bloody hell, that's so raw. Hashtag so raw. They've thrown it out for like zero reason. What's going on? They didn't need to do that. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. WTF. Sheamus is out. Drew is out. And they've DQ'd it. They've rung the bell, but it's a no DQ match. This should be a pay-per-view match, and we've had it 2 weeks in a row. And I think we are going to get it for Fastlane. Because this is a inconclusive result, Mr. G. I'm thinking after all this elfness and lockdown, I'll splurge at the Star Trek Con in November. Absolutely, mate. Go for it. Go for it, dude. Drew trying to get up. Oh, I see it now. Okay, yeah, that could have actually hurt. I was like, they really sold the head injuries there, but they just whacked each other with stairs. But no, their head went into the stairs. They'll start back up, says Mr. G. Yeah, maybe they're playing for time. This is nasty, was the comment there. Are they going to start back up? Jamie Noble's out there. And Sheamus and Drew both looking annoyed. But yeah, that was interesting, guys. Like I say, they're obviously gonna bring that into Fastlane if they don't start it back up tonight. Not great. Very typical Raw. Did I say it was great? I don't think I definitely didn't. If I said it was great, it definitely wasn't. It was alright. Typical WWE, typical Raw. It's 2:21 in the morning UK time. We got a long way to go, guys. I've slept 4 hours last night. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this, S word. So yeah, unfortunately the Star Trek con is usually the same weekend as the NFL London game. But hopefully not this year, as the con's about a month later than it normally be. Cool, man. Well, hopefully you get to do what you need to do and get to go and As I'm half Irish, should I beat up a random half Scottish guy? Nah, man, nah. It's all good. I don't want you to beat anybody up. I don't want you to beat anyone up, man. Well, do what makes you happy, you know? Do what makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, man. I'm so tired. Oh. I'm so out of it, man. But yeah, no, don't go beating anybody up. Unless you want to. Well, even then, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just saying, I don't endorse violence. We don't endorse violence on this podcast. But whatever makes you happy, man. Maybe just to give him a cuddle. Give him a hug or something, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. I got a comment today, Jack, from, do you remember Sarah Burrow from the Radio Society? She was an old friend of mine. We actually hung out for quite a while after uni. But I haven't heard from her in ages. And it reminded me of loads of, like, weird times in the Radio Society at York St John University. Good times, man. Stephen Gravel, welcome, dude. Love that I watched a stream from the USA as I got to see the Mountain Dew Gremlins advert again. That's cool, man. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, and I'm glad you're enjoying whichever way you're watching it, buddy. Whichever way you're watching it, that's cool. Oh, Sarah, yeah, man. Not Sarah, Anthony's Sarah. Anthony's former Sarah. But yeah, I got a message from her because she wants to come watch Tim Minchin. Tim Minchin's playing Hull. And I was like, yeah, we should hang out, you know. It's cool, isn't it? Just little memories like that. It's nice. Yeah, she was lovely. So, Grav, yeah, man, nice to see you, Grav. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Grav. Man, they still have a lot of Fiend merchandise, don't they? I think it's like the second biggest seller in it now. Because it's been taken over by Bad Bunny. As we are reminded before the break that the No DQ match was thrown out. Thank you very much, and hello everyone. Yes, mate, hello to you. Hello to you, buddy. Right. So Randy Orton and The Fiend. We're getting a recap of that. I wonder if we'll see any progression. 3 months ago now. As Randy Orton burned The Fiend alive. Randy Orton apparently enjoyed every second of it. So we're recapping. Randy Orton raising his arms as The Fiend burns. Alexa Bliss being a creepy horror movie schoolgirl, which is a bit over the top. But a lot of people like it. I mean, I love The Fiend. But the Alexa Bliss thing, I'm not sure about at the moment. Next 2 days, your last Raw for a bit. Yeah, next 2 days in American format is 3:16. There you go. Recapping as Randy Orton looks at Alexa Bliss on the turnbuckle and the black goo stuff. The black goo stuff coming out. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. This weird, creepy stuff straight out of some horror film. Which is a bit much for me. Channeling her in a Liu Kang. Gotta love it, yeah. Alexa is awesome. Wrestle Story, Mr. G, sorry, I love The Fiend, but, like, you know, I grew up as a goth, so I've seen people do stuff like that, you know? And it's a bit over the top. As we now recount Orton coughing up the black goo that we saw from Alexa the previous week. And Randy Orton now talking to himself. Randy, this doesn't end on your terms. Randy Orton will come face to face with everything you've ever done, which suggests a Firefly Funhouse match, very similar to John Cena. We're getting a recap, so I don't think anything's going to progress tonight. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to progress tonight. Then we just got a recap. Oh, I forgot that when Randy Orton lost his skin for a week, then was fine the next week. Yep, he must have private medical indeed. WWE got proper creative sometimes. Like, yeah, I mean that, you know, it's interesting, isn't it? Kevin Patrick. Brand new commentator. Born in Ireland, moved to the US years ago. AJ Styles. AJ Styles recapping what's happening with Randy Orton and The Fiend. It's the worst thing Randy Orton could have done, says AJ Styles. Recapping. Randy Orton now. Getting in AJ's face, but almost standing there, looking like a beast. AJ says, I don't think it's funny. A grown man having his mind messed with. He thinks it's weak. So I think we're going to get a... Randy Orton and AJ, man, I'm here for that. I'm here for that, guys. Randy Orton and AJ Styles. Yes, 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 please. Yes, 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 please. AJ says, do you need bigger problems? Because if you do, I accept. Randy Orton and AJ later. Wow, guys, what a main event. I'm assuming that's main event. As we get the New Day now. So I'm just enjoying the New Day's music. Keep me going. AJ and Randy for the third time. Yeah, man, but I'm for that, you know. I'm for that. I'm alright with that because it's a Fiend story gimmick thing. You know, it's AJ Styles, it's Randy Orton, you know. I mean, I don't know if that's contradictory. I don't know if it's hypocritical, but I'm excited. And AJ Styles can always put on a great match, right? AJ can always put on a great match. Man, I think the next break I'm going to go for a wee. I've had a lot of fluid. I'm trying to hydrate. This is what I mean. I'm trying to be healthier, right? This is why I'm not doing the streams every Monday for a while. Because I'm trying to be healthier. I'm trying to get some sleep, you know, trying to go to sleep more. I'm trying to drink more water, less caffeine. I know this is tea. It's lemon and ginger tea. New Day's theme is on my Spotify often. I love their podcast. That's cool, man. They do great stuff. Obviously got a Big E cameo before WWE told them they couldn't do it. And so Big E does a nice little intro for us, which is nice. Nice of him. Godzilla and Kong, man, that's coming soon, isn't it? Super buzzed about that. Mortal Kombat as well. The Snyder Cut coming. Peacock Stream Live WWE Network on DirecTV now. That's good, Glenn Hunt. That's cool, man. That doesn't apply to us. That doesn't apply to us, but okay. I've seen the first Godzilla vs. Kong. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm super excited to see what they do with this, you know? Could be awesome, could be terrible. Who knows? But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, Mortal Kombat as well. They're going to bring back the old theme too. Do 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 do. Woo! That was a classic. Yeah, there's a couple of old school ones, right? It's the 70s, and I know they did one in the 50s, maybe. They've done a couple. I watched some highlights of one the other day. It's pretty cool. I did not get into... Sorry, I had to reread what you meant there. I did not get into New Day until Kofi Mania. Yeah. Yeah, no. That's cool, man. That's cool. Kofi Mania was great. Made a lot of people happy, that. I'm glad it made you happy as well. Oh, the Kardashians is ending. Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Final season. What? No way. Did anyone else just scream, Mortal Kombat? I hope you did. Need it right, yeah. Kofi Mania was great. Yeah, it was good. Now we got a New Day recap. New Day. New Day. We're getting a recap, so that nice little highlight reel for the New Day. It was perfect reason not to have 7 hours WrestleMania. Wow, that was nuts, wasn't it? I remember that. Alright. So the New Day out here enjoying the vibes. The final edition of Raw before Fastlane, which will be my final Raw. The Hurt Business versus the New Day, guys, for the Tag Team Championships next week. Xavier makes tease like he's in the Brew Day. Awesome. Awesome. Sorry for tapping. I do like that. I do like that Hurt Business thing. Xavier makes tease a lot. He's in the Brew Day. I love that. I love that. Shelton now out here. And the New Day dancing to their business theme, showing some respect, obviously, between Kofi and Shelton. They've been OG, sort of Intercontinental and US and Tag Champions in the past. Great to see Shelton Benjamin still in this position, to be fair. I love Shelton's work. Alright, so Xavier Woods versus Shelton Benjamin, guys. The Tag Team Championships on the line next week. The last one before Fastlane. Xavier Woods now going out of the ring. Xavier Woods now with the big punches. Xavier ducks under. Shelton gets the Booker T kick there. 1-2 kick out by Shelton. And now Shelton Benjamin with a back suplex. Fatia song, Ace of Base or Lana's theme on the Pyro last night. Or the Pyro last night. Definitely the Pyro. Definitely the Pyro, man. I love Ace of Base. Shelton with a big slam to Xavier. Shelton. Kofi's out there saying sick move set to Shelton. Shelton saying you're next to Kofi. Randy Orton versus AJ Styles in a WrestleMania caliber match, which no doubt will be, to be fair. Big slam there from Shelton Benjamin. Big punch now from Shelton into the buckle. Now Xavier reverses, goes to the outside. Xavier reverses again. Big forearm. Trying to I think he was trying to go for some kind of slingshot. Excuse me, but Shelton caught with a knee. One, two, kick out from Xavier. Nice. Nicely done. I see your enthusiasm is oozing through the stream. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Dom, Diggity Dom. Yeah, what's up, Jeremy? Nice to see you, dude. Nice to see you, man. Yeah, Raw's not been amazing. But we're getting an AJ Styles and Randy Orton match, dude, so I'm fine with that. New Day Kofi Mania was really good. Mania 35 was one of my favourite Manias ever. Yeah, it was a beautiful moment. Jack says, check it. 100% agree. I marked out for Kofi Mania. I think everybody did, man. I think every wrestling fan did. Xavier Woods ducking under with a big forearm. Big forearm. 1, 2, kick out from Shelton. A big knee. Oh, roll up. Roll through. 1, 2, 3. Woods got it. Woods got it. Benjamin distracted, I think, by Kofi. I think there's a roll up there. Xavier does haircuts a lot. He's in the crew day. Nice. Dom Amazing knew my wife found out she was pregnant today. Oh, Jeremy, mate, congratulations. You are on fire this year. Well, this year and last year, mate. Beautiful news, Jeremy. Thank you so much for coming on the stream to share that. Please pass on my congratulations to your wonderful wife, and pass on pass on my best wishes. That's awesome. Really, really excited for you, mate. Really excited for you. As long as I'm the father and that isn't, it's amazing news. Well, that is, I don't know what to say, man. I mean, I hope Anthony isn't. Let's just say that. As Matt Riddle's now backstage with his scooter thing. What do you call that? Xavier likes ICWs in the Drew Day. I'll get my coat. No, I'm enjoying them, Jack. I'm enjoying them. They're great. ICW was great. Drew was great. Riddle now talking to the New Day who just come through the curtain. Riddle saying he's more of a French toast guy. Something about a flapjack from Xavier Woods. Okay. Wait, Kofi and Xavier. Xavier looking after Riddle's scooter. Fist bumps to Kofi and Xavier before Riddle goes out. And Kofi playing with the scooter as the bro chants ring out. Alright dudes, I am going to nip to the bathroom. I'll be back shortly. Bear with me. Alright, guys. Man, Retribution. We got Mustafa Ali challenging for the US title next week. That's pretty cool. I should have made myself a cup of tea, shouldn't I? Shit. Well. I'm still eating gum too. Terribly unprofessional. Right, 7 people in. Thank you so much for sticking with me while I went to the loo. Yeah, it's still buzzing off Jeremy's amazing news. That's fantastic, mate. Someone in Retribution says, Jack, only if Ali has a title match and a title reign first, as Slapjack slams Matt Riddle into the apron. Ali being a control freak, saying, look at what you're doing at my command. So we'll see how long this whole thing lasts. This whole Retribution thing. What a suplex. Nice snap suplex there from Slapjack. And another big Vulcan arrow type thing. That was cool. Jeremy, great news. Hope you had a good time. Wink, wink. And still do. Indeed. Well, obviously he does. Quite clearly. Ali saying stop playing with him to Slapjack. Man, Ali needs to be nicer to the Retribution guys, I think. Oh, that's my headphone. Where's that gone now? Oh, God knows where it is. I literally have lost one of my headphones just now. Oh well, whatever. It's only a problem if one of them runs out of juice. Whatever. Shut him down. Shut him down, says Ali. Go up top and shut him down. Does anyone else think there should be a skeleton behind Dom? Man, it'd be good if there was one there. Well, there is a skeleton. Well, I do have a skeleton in the living room. Riddle counter with a headbutt from Slapjack. Oh, went for a Hurricane Rana, but countered by Riddle. Huge knee from Riddle. One. Oh, Riddle's hands are on the rope. 1, 2, kick out from Slapjack. Ali says, I deserve to be champion, not you. So, barking orders is Ali to Slapjack. Nice kick there from Slapjack. Saying, show Riddle he's not worthy of Retribution. Slapjack going for that trademark suplex. But Riddle rolls through. Big knee. And Broderick. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Riddle gets the win. Terrible camera work there. Terrible camera work. But Riddle gets a win. Everyone join Discord, as Jack says, yeah. Bluetooth headphones, my right one keeps falling out too. Apparently that's common. I got a new pair with an ear hook. No more problem. I'll send you the link on Discord. Thank you, dude. Everyone join Discord as well. Do 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 do. Riddle blowing kisses to the Thunderdome. As now Ali angry again for like the 50 millionth week with no retribution from Retribution about Ali just being rude to them and horrible. Ali's just mean. A great gimmick and a great promo, but he's really mean to his Retribution teammates. Recapping Braun Strowman and Shane now. Man, sometimes Raws go really quickly. This isn't too bad. It's not been a great Raw. I'm not going to give it particularly high grades, but it's not been. It's gone pretty quickly, guys. Recapping earlier tonight, Braun Strowman demanding Shane come out and apologising, getting in the ring, getting in Braun Strowman's face. And apologising. That was it. That was all it was. That was it. I apologise. Got in the ring. Looked Braun straight in his face. And just said, I apologise. And that was that, guys. Shane McMahon on the phone. Adam Pearce coming backstage to talk to Shane. Shane says there is something up to Adam Pearce now. He says there is somebody else, something else I want to say to Braun. So get him and I'll meet him in the ring. So we're going to see another encounter between Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon tonight. Obviously setting up WrestleMania, a WrestleMania match, guys. I think. I mean, we'll see. You know, like I say, it's not something anybody's particularly excited about. I know. But yeah, you know, it looks like they're building a story between Shane and Braun. We're on the last hour, not quite due. We got 4 minutes, right? 4 minutes, decent enough Raw. It's nice that you're saying that, Jack, because obviously, you know, you can be, you're not always a big fan. Yeah, so nearly there, guys. Fortunately, I've still got some ginger and lemon tea. Yeah, best stuff. Yeah, nearly there, guys. Nearly there. We've got. I'm trying to think what else has been announced. We've got AJ Styles and Randy, which will get 15 minutes. I can't remember what else has been added. We've got a few women's matches to have as well. I would imagine, I would hope, on this day. Revolution. I paid £20, easily worth more than that, even with the fighty promo. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Bloody great. Bloody fantastic show. Overall, excusing the fighty promo. Man, Shaq is everywhere, isn't he? He's on all the adverts all the time. I forgot how much of a big deal Shaq is. Yeah, it's scary. I'm all positive sometimes. Yeah, man. Janelle Jackson's back. Hey, Janelle, nice to see you, man. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome to the kitchen. Good to see you. I love the Sting and Diamond. Oh yeah, do you know what? This is my time to say without all due respect, of course, to Dan and Eve Pro and Anthony. It's nice to be able to just talk and just chat. I love that match. They didn't like it very much. I thought it was kind of overbooked, I think. But I loved that Darby and Sting match for sure. Bloody great. Bloody great. Fantastic stuff that was. And it was produced by Darby, I think. Mostly Darby anyway. And I think Ricky Starks as well. Shane's now in the ring, guys. Shane in the ring. And Braun coming out. That was better pyro than AEW. Even the smoke. Strowman now getting in the ring. Shane's doing something with the microphones, saying he wants a better mic. Shane just tapping the mic. Shane just bringing Braun out. Bringing Braun out, but Shane's walking away from the ring. Shane's been doing some self-introspection. Shane telling Braun he needs to have fun. Shane saying he has fun at others' expense. Shane's saying to Braun to relax. Shane says one thing. Shane's doing some weird breathing. What is happening? Is he having an orgasm? Shane says he doesn't know if he could talk to him about this. What's going on? Shane's stopping himself again, saying he wanted to get stuff done and talk to him about other people's something. Shane says he needs to come to an understanding with Braun. Are they playing for time here? This is odd. This is the oddest promo I've seen in ages. This is classic Raw. Classic Raw. He's just breathing into the microphone. Bloody hell, come on. Spit it out. As he just started smoking. Yeah, I know, Jack. It's weird. This is weird. Shane does not want to come out here and make Braun look stupid. This is dumb, Mr. G. It doesn't look like Shane knows what he's doing. Shane's saying Braun's quite upset with him. Duh. I'm waiting for an answer from Shane. Me too, futuristic. What is he doing? He's just calling him stupid like a playground thing. This is odd. They have wasted 5 minutes. This is the oddest promo I've seen in a long time. I'm not sure Shane knew what he was going to say when he came out here. Yeah, someone in Gorilla is saying stretch for time, lads. Yeah, absolutely. Classic Raw. Classic Raw. This is confusing as F. Oh, is he trying to say that he's stupid? Without saying anything. But then Shane's now running from Brock. Braun now chasing Shane backstage. Basically, apparently, Shane wanted to just call Braun stupid. That was that. Shane's sneakers squeaking. As Shane squeaks away into the night. Braun now walking away. Braun now walking away after being called stupid by Shane. Oh wait. Shane's still here. Ah. Shane's still here. Still calling Braun stupid. We are definitely seeing a WrestleMania match. Without Shane bringing it easy to find. How do they have such a large roster but never fill Raw? Good point, Jack. Yeah, that went a long way to nothing. Indeed it did. I'm 100% giving this a chance. Well, that's cool, Futuristic. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm glad you're interested. Okay, here we go. We're going to see on International Women's Day, where of all the matches we could see, we're going to see Lana and Nia. But that's fine. You know, it's great. It's still a cool showcase. Oh, we're getting a recap. Getting a recap of the whole thing. So dumb, lol, says Louis. Yeah, that was dumb. My hole, says Futuristic. Shane would not make a good stalker. OMG, Shane 1000 IQ that. Naomi now out here with Lana, who with matching gear now, I think. What's she got on her head? That's cool. It's like a disco ball. That is a massive... Naomi is wearing a disco ball on her head. Another recap. Yes, indeed. That's some nice message. Lee like her campaign for International Women's Day. WWE, that's good. Celebrate Women's History Month by visiting girlup.org. That's cool, man. I like that stuff. You know, I think that's a good message to send. WWE can be really good on the marketing PR for positive events like that. It's one of the better things they can be good at. The Women's Tag Team titles. Oh wow, we're getting that now. Wow. Lana and Naomi versus Nia and Shayna. We're getting a women's tag match. It's a big deal, guys. I'll give this a chance, guys. It might be a waste of 5 minutes, but I see a good thing out of it. If that's cool if you don't like it. Man, I'm not saying I don't like it. It's just I don't know. I don't know what to expect, you know what I mean? I don't know what to expect. It's Shane and Braun. You know, I can guarantee that AJ Styles and Randy Orton can put on a decent show, you know? Yeah, I know that Randy Orton and AJ Styles can put on a good show, but Braun and Shane in a match, you know? I don't know. We'll give it a chance, I suppose. Give it a chance. We've got to give it a chance, haven't we? We've got no choice. We've got no bloody choice. We have to give it a chance. You know, just got to keep giving it a chance. Got to keep, keep giving the benefit of the doubt. Strowman can put on a good show. Shane will do some high spots at Mania. Flying elbow. But I think Strowman. Yeah, I think Strowman should go over. But then Mr. G's right. They're probably going to go with Shane beating Braun at Mania. That's where it's going. But that's, I mean, if they do that at Mania, then Braun needs to win. You know. I bet you're right, Mr. G. Yeah, you're probably right, man. But honestly, Braun needs to go over as the much younger talent. Shane just comes in one day a year and they're like, oh, we need a card to fill Mania. You know? What if Shane is fighting for Vince? Like, you know how Braun was mean to Vince. He could put his career on the line against Braun. Yeah, I don't know, man. Seems a bit much. Shane's never been like massively like his dad. They've never, had a storyline where they proper love each other. So I'd find it odd if Shane all of a sudden wanted to start fighting for Vince's honour. Personally. Yeah, final Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Is anybody going to miss that? Who knows? Alright, Lana and Naomi now. Lana and Naomi. And Shane now coming out first. And now Nia coming out. She needs better theme music for being a heel, right? You know? Oh man, Reginald's out here. Oh, that's cool. I like Reginald. He's great. Shayna is annoyed at Nia for introducing Reginald. Now Jack's saying Reginald's very cute. Okay. Is Nia and Reginald's thing going to get in the way of the tag team? Is Reginald going to inadvertently cost Nia and Baszler? OMG, the number of times they've advertised WrestleMania 6. Yeah, absolutely. I hate that drama service is futuristic. It's a pointless segment. They have 100 wrestlers that Braun could face and they haven't faced each other. I know, mate. I know. Lana's in now versus Nia. I think genuinely Reginald is going to cost Nia and Baszler. Not because Nia's into Reginald. Sorry, I just got a crick in my neck. Oh. Was not expecting that. Ow. Bulldog, front face bulldog from Lana. My big ex loved Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I've got a master's degree but didn't understand it. Yeah, they've always understood 20 different times. They've always advertised 20 different times. Yeah, well, it's Mania, isn't it? And they're looking to get for people back. As Baszler snap suplexes Naomi, and Lana went for a Hurricane Rana thing, but then Naomi and Lana got a Russian leg sweep together. Randy Orton and AJ Styles coming up. Naomi nice. Naomi brilliant. That was a nice move. That was a cool spot. Shouting to Lana, saying move. The Kardashians were awesome. Well, that's great, Mr. G. I'm glad you liked it, dude. Glad you liked it. It's definitely not my bag, but I'm glad you dig it. You know how I want back one day at Mania? Who do you want back one day at Mania, Futuristic? Guys, nearly done. Nearly done now. 45 minutes. Less than 45 minutes now. Slightly. They are connected to O.J. Simpson. Really? Oh, the Kardashians. I didn't know that. I didn't know their origins, mate. Funny how things work out for people, innit? Braun's partner, Nicholas. Hopefully I'm not the only one that remembers him. Oh no, I like Nicholas. He was great. Yeah. He was great. Maybe he'll be back one day. Who knows? You didn't watch it, Dom? No, I didn't watch the Kardashians. I don't know. Did it come across like I had? Sorry, mate. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm pretty tired. I'm glad you enjoyed the Kardashians. If I said they were awesome, it was because you said they were awesome, I think. Yeah, I have not seen it. Not seen the Kardashians. Kardashian's dad represented OJ and go, oh really? Okay. Is that where their fame kind of started? How OJ got off is still a mystery. Indeed it is. He's like, I remember that. That's been around for a long time, hasn't it? I remember that as a kid. Their dad was friends with OJ. Okay, cool. That's cool, man. I didn't know their origins, you know. I know of them, of course, you know, but like I didn't know where they came from, how they got successful. So interesting to know. Kardashian are trash, but I'm not judging. Oh, dude, yeah, well, you know, let them do their thing, and they're very successful at what they do, you know, whatever. Man, I am super knackered now, guys. Nearly at the end. We'll do a very quick review at the end, I think. Very quick review. In a way it is, and Jenna was in the Olympics long jump. I think, oh cool. Good to know. Good to know, man. I learn something new every day. 7 people in, 18 likes. Thank you guys so much. Let's see if we can get it to 20 by the end of the stream. That's what I like to see. If we can. He was a decathlete. Jack. Okay, cool. Lana covered. 1, 2. Kick out from Lana. Recapping of the break now. What happened? What did we miss? I'm sure it was riveting. Lana's elbow getting stomped on by Baszler. Dom, the excitement of show is radiating from your emotions. I know, Jeremy, mate. I know. I'm as excited as you were on your wedding night, mate. I don't know how you can't tell. WF Link Kardashian's dad represented OJ in court. OJ was in Naked Gun with Leslie Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen was at SummerSlam 94. There you go, Jack. Nicely done. Baszler knocking off Naomi. Big kick from Lana. Big kick from Naomi. Naomi ducks the clothesline from Nia. And a big disaster kick from Naomi. Loads of strikes there from Naomi. Low drop kick. Leg DDT thing. 1, 2. Oh no. Baszler removing Naomi from the cover. My wedding night didn't last as long as an episode of Raw. Mate. It was still more exciting, I guarantee it. Reginald tripping up Naomi now, helping out Nyla. Lana drop kicking Reginald, and Nia Jax knocking Lana into Naomi, and it looks like we're getting the finish now. Lana counters. No, Lana does not counter. 1, 2, 3. Nia Jax and Baszler return. Big powerbomb from Nia. But in all seriousness, appreciate you in Raw, Dom. You don't get enough credit for this every week. Oh, bless you, Jeremy. Well, I'm actually taking a break after next week for a while, for a few months. Obviously, I work full-time alongside this, and I'm studying as well. I've got to allocate some time for my studies as I come close to the end of my course. So I'm going to be taking a break until around July. But I will be doing pay-per-views with Anthony. And Anthony's still going to be doing AEW, but I won't be doing Raw for a few months. But I'll be back. I'll be back eventually. But thank you so much, dude, for your lovely comments every week and being here every week as we see Nia carrying the cute new manager, Reginald, over her shoulder to finish. Steve Austin and Charlotte Flair looking at a Sea Breacher now, which is obviously a preview of straight up Steve Austin. That does look really cool. The Sea Breacher looks like a shark, and Steve Austin's driving it 60 miles an hour. That's pretty awesome. That does look ace. I want to do that. Straight up Steve Austin, the season finale today. But I'm sure if Christian stayed in WWE on Raw, it would make it worth it. Maybe, mate. Maybe, mate. Maybe, mate. I love Christian, man. I was happy for AEW. Really happy for him. Are we still making fun of the AEW finish? I don't think people will stop for a while, Jeremy. To be honest. I mean, it was a great pay-per-view, but that ending was terrible. And I love Christian. I'm pleased for him. I'm pleased, happy. You know? Randy Orton now backstage. The only thing AJ Styles needs to concern himself with is being introduced to RKO. Jeremy, according to Vince McMahon, yes it would, since he offered him a big contract to stay. Oh, did he really? Okay. Austin riding a shark, best moment in humanity. Not an actual shark, like a shark boat. But would it have mattered to us? I don't know, man. Like I say, I love Christian. So anytime I saw Christian, anytime I see Christian, I'm happy, and I'm happy that he's doing something. You know, I'm happy he's doing something. And he's going to enjoy wrestling. You know, let him do his thing. Punk could not make Raw worthy. Man, I think if we actually saw Punk on Raw, people would lose their absolute S word, you know? You know what? I've had a lot of hydration tonight. I'm going for a wee again. Alright guys, I'm back. Let's see if I've missed. Insert Dom Toto joke, yes indeed. I went for a Mega P, it was good. I went for a stream on the stream. Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose campaigning for a shot against Asuka, but then Charlotte also wants that. I hope your bite is as strong as your bark. A challenge from Charlotte to Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, and I'm pretty sure Charlotte's winning those matches. I'm sure we'll get something next week. Randy Orton and AJ Styles with half an hour left, guys. Could be interesting. They would lose their S word and 2 weeks later stop watching. Punk really could. We're still talking about in 7 years later, absolutely. Jack Vince wanted to do Edge and Christian tag team run, but doubt he would do much with him as a single star. I was shocked last night. Christian was bigger than who I thought. Yeah, I agree, mate. Absolutely, I agree. Says Jake Hall. With you, Jake. Jack Vince has Punk running out in gobbledygook costume. It does not matter who he is. No way Phil Brooks stands for gobbledygook gimmick. I sadly think Vince will do something even worse than that. Punk just won't let him. Jack, that's why I don't think Punk will ever return. And if he does, it was for money and he's desperate. He has been out for 7 years. He and AJ are short of money. No, they're doing very well. AJ Styles backstage now saying Randy Orton's taking his frustrations out on him. AJ Styles saying Randy Orton should be focused on the Fiend. AJ Styles spoiling Randy Orton's definitely got a match for Mania there. He's going to take a loss into Mania. Almost following AJ out now. Yeah, I know. Maybe we don't know what could happen. Maybe in 10 years something goes wrong. True. Could happen. AJ's looking confident. And almost comes out now. Almost looks like a beast, doesn't he? No one should wrestle in the 50s. Exhibit A, Hogan. I get my prediction for WrestleMania 37 matches that might happen on Discord if anyone is interested. Cool, man. Go check it out, guys. Is it different to... Yeah, like I said, there was some predictions earlier on. But yeah, definitely, I'll get on the Discord this week. Check them out. Don't forget that even though I'm stopping doing Raw, you guys can still chat with each other and communicate on the Discord. Love having that community, guys. It means a lot to us. So this is what we got next, guys. Randy Orton and AJ Styles. AJ looking at the Mania sign. What's AJ going to be doing at Mania? It's got to be coming up to AJ's last Mania as well, thinking about it. Look, cool, futuristic. Thank you, Jack. Jack, I agree, but it happens a lot. Yeah, it does. People run out of money. I watched a Sabu interview with Chris Van Vliet earlier. He's really struggling for money now and one of the greatest talents of all time. I just bought his book from Amazon, actually, because I want to support him, you know. No, not that I'll be obviously supporting Jeff Bezos as well, but yeah, he does. It does. You know, like I say, you know, people do struggle. It could happen to CM Punk. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We've got 4 people in, guys. Thank you for sticking with me till the end of Raw. We are going to do a very, very quick review at the end, guys. And then I will see you next time for my my last Raw for a while before I take a break. I don't think Punk will do that. He's very image conscious. Very image conscious. I don't know what you if you heard Dan last night from Pro Wrestling Eve. He says he's argued with Punk, and he's that was in 2006 when he started. But I know Punk's notoriously difficult to deal with, so I think it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot to get him back in a wrestling ring. Alright guys, this Raw's actually gone pretty quickly, so thank you so much for supporting the channel and for supporting me as we do these Raw streams. We got AJ Styles and Randy Orton in the main event. We'll skim through a review as well. Man, American adverts are weird, I forget. Just watching an Arby's fish burger advert. It's making me hungry, but also it's weird. Sorry guys, been a bit quiet there. I got a bit stuck on the ads there. I've got I had some nipples games sorted out. So maybe we can do one before we finish, huh? Let's try and get one in, huh? Right. Okay guys, let's see if you can tell me whose nips. Whose nips are they? I've given you quite a lot there. Probably one of the bigger ones I've given you. Bigger nips. No, bigger clues. We're getting the recap now of earlier last week with the Pyro, obviously a shot at AEW. The Thunder and the Lightning with a new intro for Bobby. No, it's not Cesaro yet. John Moxley. Jay got it in one. Yeah, well done. So yeah, Jake's got it. As we recap the Bobby Lashley game, I'll do Jake a poem. Jake Holden, you are very, very, very golden. I use the same lines because you are so fine. I appreciate you coming on my stream, and that sounds vaguely sexual. I didn't mean for that to happen. I think you are very intellectual. Jake Holden, Jake Holden, You are so cool, and I am a fool. But I'm so happy that you could be here with me on this stream. It's a dream. Oh yeah. Crazy Ginger Jake Holden. It's like I said, you're very golden. I'm really tired and you're not fired. Please stay on the stream. There you go, mate. More song. As we recap The Miz being outside and then getting back in the ring, getting spine busted, and then Lashley getting the hurt lock on the Miz. And Miz tapping out, so an emphatic win. An emphatic win from Bobby Lashley there. As AJ Styles is out there. Fine, they're giving it some time, guys. Give it some time, more than usual. Normally these main events get 5 minutes. You know? I will always stay on the stream as long as you keep stealing all of the Run DMC songs. Mate, that's what I do. You know that's what I do. Randy Orton coming down, looking super confident. So 19 likes, guys. Let's see if we can get it up to 20. If you've not hit that like button yet, please do. Tell your grandma and your parents, although they'll be asleep probably. Tell anybody. Let's see if we can get it up to 20 likes before the end of the stream. That is my goal. I do like that camera shot. We haven't been doing great camera work tonight, but Randy Orton looks bloody brilliant on his entrance. They talk to me. Oh. They talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. So guys, gotta keep myself going. 20 minutes left. Randy Orton looking at Omos now, sizing him up. We can do this, guys. Randy Orton psyching himself up. AJ Styles is not impressed by Randy Orton. There goes the other one. $20 likes. Yeah, we did it. 24 now, actually. There you go. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's awesome. We have achieved our goal. WrestleMania worthy match. And it is. And they've given it some time. We've got 15 minutes left. Randy Orton backing AJ Styles up into the buckle. And a big punch over the top of the referee. Another big punch by Randy. Another big punch from Randy. Randy is destroying AJ Styles at the moment, guys. Oh, stomping on AJ's hand. Oof. putting AJ in the buckle there. Big forearm there now. And he went for an RKO, but AJ got out of it. Rolled to the outside. AJ had Randy Orton scouted there. Nicely done. AJ Styles stomping Orton as he got back in the ring. Getting there, the speed and quickness of Randy Orton. AJ Styles looks in good condition, doesn't he? WrestleMania worthy, well, that's what they're billing it as, and yeah, it is. If they did it right and they had a build, you know, it would be. Almost standing outside, looking super fashionable, super intimidating. Joint manipulation now from Randy Orton, big kick. Now Orton with a back suplex onto the table. Classic Orton there as Orton stares down Omos. Orton staring down Omos, almost staring down Orton. Oh, AJ Styles knocking Randy Orton out. And now a phenomenal forearm to Orton, and Orton is down and almost standing over Orton. So weird. There's so many weird adverts. Thank me for the likes. I bring all the entertainment to the channel, and I will buy an island, live on it, and put a bunch of crazy gingers on that island and nuke the rest of the world and take over. I mean, I appreciate you for the likes, man. But also, yeah, don't do that because I'm happy with the world. I like the world. I don't want you to blow it up. Please don't blow it up. Jake, I will not thank you, and please don't spread your ginger jeans. Jake, have you slept recently? Yeah, maybe. Maybe he hasn't. Maybe he's just like me, man. Go get some rest, Jake. And I appreciate the like. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can do this. Sorry I went quiet. Was looking for my keyboard charger. Don't worry about it, dude. You're all good. You're all good. At this point, anybody above like 2 people is a big deal to me. So I appreciate you being here for sure. We've beaten my 20 like limit as well, so I'm happy for tonight. It's been a pretty lackluster Raw. Yeah, been a bit of a lackluster Raw. Better than some weeks, so I'm gonna give it a solid maybe 6 out of 10. I think. To be fair, I only had 25 minutes and 72 hours, mate. That is there's not a lot of sleep. You need to sleep more, dude. I also need to sleep more. We all need to sleep more. Lonesome Dove. What does that mean? Lonesome Dove. I'm so tired. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. 10 minutes left. Okay, this is more like it. This is more raw. There's like 10 minutes left to do this. This main event and an inevitable kind of Alexa Bliss cameo. AJ Styles stomping Randy Orton now. Lonesome Dove is Bret Hart's Cowboy show. Oh, cool. Didn't know that. Orton tried to counter AJ in the corner. Massive kick to the leg. Working all the legs of Orton now. AJ Styles locking in the ankle. And working again on the leg. AJ Styles doing some great in-ring work, great technical work here. Big punch from Orton. Reply from AJ Styles. Big shot. Big shot to the head there. Big kick from Orton. Another big kick from Orton. AJ Styles now. Headlock from AJ Styles to Orton now. Orton pulling himself up. Excuse me, as Randy Orton went for the rope, got the rope, but then AJ wisely pulling Randy Orton back now. Crazy Ginger, we know that you're going to spread your seed. I know you want to spread your ginger seed. That's cool, man. Good. I'm sure plenty of people will join you on your island. Randy Orton with a back elbow on AJ Styles in the corner now. AJ putting Randy in the corner, but then punch blocked. Second punch by Orton now. Third punch by Orton, guys. Reversed whipped by AJ. Telegraphed it. Counted a boot. Big clothesline from Orton. Nicely done. Nicely done there. Big clothesline. And then you got this power slam. You got the power slam, the trademark Orton power slam. Wait, tomorrow is March 10th, yeah. What's the significance? What is the significance of that? God knows. We're getting a suplex now from Orton. Countered by AJ. We got a suplex counter, a slap. So he chopped by AJ. Reversed by Orton. Neck breaker by Orton now. 5 minutes to the end. 1, 2. Looks like Randy Orton communicated something to AJ now, so they might be going for the end. Put AJ in the corner. Who's on? Hey, Dan, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Well done earlier. I caught a little bit, very briefly caught your stream earlier. That was cool, man. Well done. Great work. You raised a ton of money, so congratulations. Yeah, it's Orton and AJ. The main event has actually not been too bad. The main event, anyway. The rest of it's been a bit underwhelming. I'd say a good 6 out of 10. Dan? AJ going for the phenomenal forearm. But countered by Orton then. Jack saying great work to Dan on the stream. Yeah, it was awesome work, dude. Awesome stuff. Brilliant that like an organisation like yourselves can bring so many people together and raise so much money for a great cause. Well done, mate. Oh, went for the calf crusher, but Orton scouted it. That was nicely done by Orton. Not seen that before. He's got the calf crusher now. Is it as underwhelming as the AEW experiment? No, mate. Not at all. The calf crusher locked in now on Orton, guys. Is Orton going to get to the ropes now? We've got 3 minutes left of Raw. Oh, Randy Orton manages to free himself with a kick to the midsection. Big uppercut. Sends AJ to the outside, and we're going to get the Orton DDT. Trademark Orton DDT. Trademark Orton DDT there, AJ. I feel has happened often, but I don't remember it, so maybe I'm just misremembering. No, it has happened a lot, man. It has happened a lot, but like I say, two big figures, two exciting figures, you know. How do you get the background on your streams? We make it in Canva, futuristic, and then obviously have it on OBS, the system we use to stream. Randy Orton getting ready. Getting ready. And almost pulls AJ out. Almost pulls AJ out, Orton. And of course now the spooky stuff is coming. Oh, Randy. AJ, sorry, Alexa Bliss playing with playing with the box, but it's not time to release the Fiend yet. Well, yeah, we got the ring pyro. We got the ring pyro. And we're getting the black goo. It's not time for the Fiend yet, but we're getting the black goo. And we got some pyro. Nice little nod to AEW there. And also a nod to Bray Wyatt before. And a phenomenal forearm. And a 3 count. Styles beats Orton. Just noticed. Dan's here. I enjoyed the stream. It was awesome. The bits I watched. Yeah, man. Cool. So Randy Orton was distracted again. This happened a few weeks ago. Similar vibe. Alexa Bliss distracted Randy, and AJ got the win. Randy Orton's freaking out because of the black goo. Alexa back on the Titantron laughing. Randy Orton looking spooked after the pyro. Alexa laughing as we finish off Raw. It's a bit old school Bray Wyatt, bit weird, bit over the top. And that's it. That's Raw, guys. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go through. I've got 6 people in. We've got 24 likes. I beat my 20 like goal. Going to do a very quick run through of the review because I'm going to go to bed. So we started off with Miz versus Lashley. Basically, Miz came out and delivered a wicked promo saying that it was unfair, that everything that happened last week, and that led to a match with Lashley, which Lashley dominated. Really well done. This was probably one of the better bits of Raw. And yeah, let's see what happens. I think we're going to get McIntyre and Lashley at Mania, and Mania's going to McIntyre's going to go over there with fans, but tonight Lashley dominated The Miz, got the hurt lock in there and tapped him out. Braun Strowman demanded an apology from Shane. Shane came out and apologised, and that was it. That was all he did. He just went backstage. Braun Strowman looked pretty weird because he was like, "What's going on? Is that all you got to say to me?" And that was that for now. We had a no disqualification match between Sheamus and Drew, which is probably the match of the night. Decent enough. If you look at the kind of weird ending, it was okay. It was okay. Like it was a nice collab. They worked pretty well. Worked pretty well together as always. Tearing up the ring. Nice little spot with the stairs at the end, when they both bashed each other's heads in, and that stopped the match for a bit. But then it was okay. It was all right. It was cool. There was a final encounter vibe. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the final encounter. They'll probably do something at the pay-per-view. But yeah, it was okay. It was all right. Like McIntyre Sheamus it was like a referee stoppage. I think it was all right in this context. I thought it was a bit weird at first. It was very raw to have them stop like that, but it serves to get the classic, the classic Raw vibe, let's have a look at what else we got. So yeah, referee stoppage for Sheamus and Drew, probably the match of the night before the stoppage. Like I say, that I'm sure they're going to do more with that. You had Business. You had Xavier Woods versus Shelton Benjamin, with the Hurt Business and New Day facing off next week for the tag titles. I didn't notice the New Day had Mortal Kombat gear on, which is cool because there's a new movie coming out, but that's awesome. But yeah, Benjamin got caught out basically talking trash to Kofi, which allowed Woods to roll him up. Decent technical match. Some fun dialogue again throughout between Kofi and Shelton. Kind of a sick move set Shelton, stuff like that. It was fun dynamic. Those guys will have a good match next week, but the Hurt Business need to retain for sure. But yeah, and then you had Riddle versus Slapjack. This was sort of by numbers. It's obviously elevating Mustafa Ali to a US Championship match. And I think he should win that, but not right now. Obviously not next week, but Mustafa Ali should go ahead. And if they use a retribution for anything, it should be to have Mustafa Ali eventually get a title run with the US Championship. But yeah, Slapjack is looking more impressive every week. He's not a show stealer, but yeah, it was decent enough, and it put Riddle over as a dominant champion. He won with the slap with the Bo Derek, and like I said, I think next week, Ali and Riddle will steal the show for sure. Strowman and McMahon part 2. So they basically Shane said he had something else to say to Braun, and got Adam Postman Pierce to bring Strowman out to the ring again. In one of the weirdest promos I've ever seen, or recent memory anyway, Shane basically mumbled for 5 minutes and then said that Strowman was stupid, which basically a bunch of times we basically prompted Strowman to run to the back. Shane running into the back and Strowman following him. Shane managed to trick. Sorry, I'm just turning the volume down on Stone Cold's show. Shane managed to trick Strowman into thinking he got into a car, and then and Strowman walked off, and then Shane basically came up behind him and waved him off, just saying that Strowman was stupid to fall for that. So that's going to be the play towards WrestleMania, is that Shane basically thinks Strowman's stupid, and that's what we're getting with that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Women's Tag Team title match, Naomi and Lana versus Nia Jax and Baszler. I thought Naomi and Lana would have, taken this, and we were going to eventually get the split between Baszler and Nia, particularly with Reginald now involved, and Nia seeming to have a thing for Reginald. I thought that would have been the springboard, but no, we got a dominating show from Nia Jax, a powerbomb beating Lana at the end. But yeah, I like I said, they seem to be wanting to spotlight Reginald, which is fine because Reginald's all right, but at the expense of female talent, which isn't great. But yeah, WWE Creative needs to find something new to do with Lana and quickly, really, because Naomi's fantastic as a single star, and to be honest, Nia and Baszler could do with splitting up because they can do bigger and better things as well. Next up, you have AJ Styles and Randy Orton, which was set up earlier in the night, which I was looking forward to. It was born out of a backstage segment earlier, basically, where AJ Styles said Randy Orton doesn't need any more problems, and was teasing Randy Orton, basically. And Randy Orton took offense. But we got this match. It was decent enough. Decent sort of standard Randy Orton moves, standard AJ Styles moves. But every time AJ and Randy Orton get together, they have good chemistry. It was cool, and we all knew that Alexa Bliss was gonna, we all knew Alexa Bliss was gonna get involved. But yeah, at the end, and like the black goo is I don't know, it's a bit over the top. I don't know. We've got 5 weeks left now before Mania, and I was expecting the Fiend to be back by now to help build to a Randy Orton feud, but Alexa Bliss has been doing an okay job, but there's only so much black goo and childish goth stuff you can get away with, even for me, and I'm a big fan of Alexa and the Fiend. So yeah, I don't know, man. It didn't do it for me, but AJ Styles eventually got the phenomenal forearm off the Alexa distraction, which is a move they did a couple of weeks ago, something very similar. And yeah, so Fiend, sorry, not Fiend. So AJ got the win. And, that's hopefully he'll get a decent program going into Mania. And that was Raw, guys. So thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Yeah, lots of love for Eve's stream, downstream. Good night, Dom. This is Futuristic. Good night, mate. Have a good night. You guys rock. Thank you very much, Futuristic. What a great ending. Massive Alexa Bliss fan. So I hope Fiend versus Randy Mania. I think we're getting it, man. I think we're getting it. So yeah, you'll be very lucky there. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Eve's distraction. Yeah, thank you for joining me, mate. Thank you for joining me, everybody. We've gone up and down tonight. We've got 25 likes, which is good. Thank you so much. I wanted 20 at the beginning, so we've beaten that. We've smashed that. Go show Eve, Right Girls Wrestling, some love if you've not subscribed to them. You've not checked out their amazing content. They had a great charity stream earlier. Go and check them out. Thank you guys so much. Go and enjoy the Discord if you haven't already. Join the conversation there. A bit like our own version of Raw Talk. Go and have a chat to people. Anthony will be back on Wednesday, and I'll be back for my final Raw before July on Monday next week. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll count us down like a claymore. Ready, guys? Ready to finish? Thank you so much. See you guys soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you later. Oh yeah.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here. Very nice, very evil. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Hall Yeah podcast. And I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day housing. Yes, enjoy it and love that Danhausen.